bloody night in Los Angeles. Good evening. This is breaking news from Los Angeles. Last night was one of the most violent in the past decade. South Los Angeles, 54th Street and Central Avenue. Around 2 a.m., patrol received a call about shots fired. What officers found upon arrival resembled scenes from a horror movie more than the reality of a big city. Inside a small two-story house, police found the bodies of 4 people. All were bound with plastic zip ties, their arms and legs bearing signs of a struggle. The scene resembled an execution. The victims were sitting in a row along the wall, shot in the head, precise, cold-blooded shots. Blood dripped onto the concrete floor, leaving dark streaks, and empty 9mm pistol shells lay nearby. Neighbors say they heard a loud argument a few minutes before the tragedy. According to one resident, a black SUV without license plates pulled up to the house, and 3 hooded men entered. Half an hour later, a series of muffled bangs, similar to gunshots, were heard. Investigators note that the nature of the murders indicates gangland-related incidents. All the victims were men between the ages of 25 and 40. And preliminary reports indicate they had ties to drug cartels operating in Los Angeles County. Kilograms of methamphetamine, weapons without serial numbers, and large sums of cash were found in the house. One detail particularly drew attention. A sign of some kind was painted on the wall directly above the Padiza crudely painted red symbol in the shape of a cross with 2 horizontal lines. Investigators are investigating whether it is connected to a recently emerged group calling itself Los Fantasmas, the Ghosts. This organization has claimed responsibility for several murders in Mexico and California in recent months. Police cordoned off the entire block, and a crime lab was in operation. Investigators interviewed residents throughout the night. However, as police themselves note, no one saw anything here. Fear of gangster clans is so great that people prefer to remain silent, even if they have heard or know more. By morning, it became known that one of the dead was 29-year-old Luis Morales, known to police as a drug courier and participant in several armed robberies. His name had been implicated in kidnappings and extortion cases. The remaining identities are being established. The Los Angeles police chief issued a statement. "We are dealing with an act of brutal intimidation. The perpetrators knew what they were doing. They came to kill, and they killed quickly. We will make every effort to find those responsible." Meanwhile, reporters discovered that surveillance cameras in the area mysteriously went offline an hour before the attack. This may indicate that the perpetrators had prepared meticulously and had access to information about the security systems. Los Angeles County authorities said such bloody killings pose a threat not only to the criminal underworld, but also to civilians. A few weeks ago, a woman returning from shopping was killed by a stray bullet in a nearby supermarket parking lot. This morning, the street was alive again. Children were heading to school. Stores were open, but bloodstains still visible on the sidewalks, not yet washed away by the overnight rains. People were whispering, avoiding the building, and an ominous symbol, a mark left by the killers, still hung on the wall. The investigation is ongoing. Police are asking anyone who saw the black SUV or knows anything about the crime to call a hotline. However, experts are skeptical. In neighborhoods where gangs' word is valued above the law, such calls are rare. We will be following this story as it unfolds. This was the Los Angeles News Channel. Stay safe.